Sport has been uniting people all over the world for a very long time and continues to bring out the best in people. Dreams become reality, success is achieved, and legends are born. Legends that will be remembered for many years, legends that will inspire the future generations to follow in their footsteps. The aim of the game is to keep your eye on the prize, visualizing the success you're going to achieve. A positive mindset equals a positive outcome. Nothing can get in your way of achieving greatness and making history. Hours and hours of training cannot go to waste. Fighting your way through the hard times and overcoming your weaknesses. You have three choices in life: give up, give in, or give it your all. Remember that falling down is a part of life and picking yourself up is a part of living. Everyone falls down at some stage in life, but only the best can get up and carry on. Sport is not just a game, it's a part of life as we know it. Juan Smith is the current king of the Frisbee trickshot universe, but before he reached these unattainable heights, he was just a kid who had a dream of people knowing his name until the end of time. He wasn't the most talented, he wasn't the best athlete, and he didn't have the best arm, but he had the determination to be the best in the world.
I didn't have natural talent, but I have the determination to be a great player. I mean, the margin for error is so small for every shot I take that 1/2 a step too late or too early, and I won't quite make it. I wanted to be great, and I wanted to show people how great I am. I wanted them to remember my name, Juan Smith.
While fierce determination would allow him to overcome his lack of natural ability, that same determination has helped find a teacher that can mold him into something special. Few would have imagined that this kid would one day emerge as the greatest Frisbee trickshot artist of all time.
Juan and his bloody Frisbees. Oh, God. We call it plastic cocaine around here. The kid's addicted. It's bloody unusual is what it is. Wouldn't have this bloody thing in my day. Play with a proper ball blown up by air and run around and kick some bastards in the balls. That's bloody sport. Kid's got he's got the bloody disease. He loves it. So we dragged him all over town, down country to play this game. I didn't realise there's a bunch of other bastards who played as well. Bizarre. Unbelievable. We didn't have this in Australia. Anyway, so we dragged him along. I thought he was just playing by himself, throw it at a tree or something like that. Bloody Juan doesn't have too many friends. Anyway, show up and there's all these other pricks playing as well. Unusual. Strange sort of kids, you know? Maybe just the frisbeeing does that to you. Maybe they're attracted to it, I don't know. Anyway, Juan meet along, as I used to call him when he's about that size. He's always been bloody obsessed with them. I always thought it was a bit of fun, but, you know, there's something else he's got to think about. We tried to get him interested in girls, you know, took him out to a few clubs, places that Dad and his mates like to go to. Got him a couple of magazines with the ladies, just to distract his attention. Anyway, couldn't get him to change his mind. Loved this bloody frisbee throwing around business. Didn't seem too bad at it, so we thought, oh yeah, well, you know, no skin off my balls, as they say where I come from. So, you know, he seemed to bloody enjoy it.
I remember when I first met Juan. He walked into my gym, acting like he's the man, and oh, this guy's like, alright. And then like started chucking the frisbee around, you know. He's pretty mud, to be honest. Didn't have any skills, no fundamentals, didn't even have the basics down, no fitness. And I was just looking at this guy, I was like, this guy's a joker. Like, he just needs to go and play like League of Legends or something. And he just comes over and says, asks if he can have a lesson. And I was like, well, alright. I'm not going to lose anything by it. So yeah, we just started chucking the frisbee around, and I started telling him some stuff, and you know, he just clicked all of a sudden and just started picking up everything, and I was like, wow, you know, I'm onto something here. Like, I can make a lot of money off this guy. So yeah, I told him that he needed to come back and practice some more, and that I was going to make a legend out of him.
In his first championship final, he ended up facing a great opponent, a star in the league, Gilbert Fitzgerald.
Juan and I go way back. I wouldn't call us friends, but we knew of each other back then, in the minor leagues where it all began. Strong rivalry formed, you know, when we both made the final for the minor tournament. Both of us have been unbeaten throughout our careers. We're both just as hungry to win.
He's been in the scene for a long time. He knows what he's doing. So I was thinking, Juan, he's pretty new. He doesn't really know what he's doing, but the game's tied up. It's 2-2. I really thought, Juan's got a chance, it's his turn, and he just pulled that trick out of nowhere. I don't even know where that came from, and he just took it out. I was pretty surprised, to be honest.
That was such an awesome accomplishment for me. It finally meant that all the hard work has paid off. All the blood, sweat, and tears that I poured during training has all gone to waste.
He won that minor tournament, leaving me in second place. He deserved to win, I'll give him that. He put in 100% effort. Without Juan, I would not be where I am today. He has motivated me in so many levels. He motivated me to work harder and play smarter, the key to Frisbee trick shots.
I think the first time I heard about Juan Smith was September 2012. I was on holiday at the time. I heard from my manager that he was rising up the ranks rapidly. He'd come from nowhere, really. Yeah, apparently he was training every day, living and breathing trick shooting. I knew I had to get back to training soon if I wanted a chance of beating this rookie. I was actually the current world champion at the time, but from the first time I met Juan, I knew that he was someone who could take this title from me. You could tell that Juan loved the game. He was so passionate and determined.
Then he had the bloody loss to this blonde prick who looks like an Aryan psychopath. And he's depressed. What can I say? It's like a Holocaust went off in the kid, Didn't know what to do with himself. All sorts of sadness. And I just said to him, look, you just gotta realise, mate, it's nothing to do with you. Fact is, I'm a loser. You've got my genes, then you're a bloody loser too. You just gotta get used to it. One day you'll have some crappy job and you'll bang away at it 70 hours a week and, come to the end of it and you shoot yourself in the head. But, you live an honourable life in the meantime. And let's not get too upset about it.
Thankfully, I managed to retain my title, but from that day on, we definitely became rivals. I could tell that Juan just wouldn't accept this loss. I knew he'd come back stronger next year. But it's a healthy rivalry. We motivate each other to work harder, to beat each other.
He came up to me and he was real down and depressed, and he just looked at me and he said, I've got to go away, coach, and I've got to do some hard work. I've got to make myself good. I've got to make myself great. Because hard work beats talent. When talent doesn't work hard, he walked off with his head down.
When I lost to Frankie, he was really good. I was devastated. But I thought to myself that I got to work a lot harder. It must have been the saddest time of my career, but I know that pain doesn't last forever.
A few weeks later, he came back into my gym, and I didn't actually recognize him at first until he came up to me, and I was like, wait, that's Juan, and I was pretty surprised, but because there was something different about him, he had a spring in his step, and he was fitter, he was more ready for the game, he was ready to win. And 3 championships later,